Happy Saturday, everybody. We are officially 11 weeks out today, aka 77 days until the Wasatch Warrior. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about it. We were back down into the 220s this morning after that refeed, so 229.2. I anticipate hopefully by the end of next week we'll be comfortably in the mid 220s, but time will tell. Today we've got chest, shoulders, and tris, my favorite day of the week. It's a Saturday, back in the 220s. Could life get better? Answer, no. So I feel like I'm finally starting to look like I could be on stage. Yesterday, I was doing some, just your normal posing in the mirror after the workout, and I saw my lat gills for the first time, those upper obliques. Whew! I was really excited about that. I mean, that's something I didn't really think about seeing on myself. I mean, you see it on bodybuilders all the time, but for some reason I didn't really, think that would happen to me. It just didn't really click. So when I'm doing my lat spread yesterday and I'm like, holy cow, I've got those gills there. That's exciting. Now, I'm still a little frustrated because still don't have that true six-pack. I've got the full outline now, got the 4 upper abs, not a true six-pack, I'd say, yet. But that's okay because literally that's where all my last fat is. I mean, I've got shoulder striations, I've got, like I said, my lat gills. So 98% of my last remaining fat is just in my stomach. That's a good thing for bodybuilding. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Now, mentally, it's not great because I feel like I'm a lot further away than I am. But I go through phases. One day I'll be like, man, I am so ready for this. I think I've got a fighting chance at winning this thing. And then the very next day I'll think I look terrible and I have no reason to get up and step on stage. I have no place getting on a bodybuilding stage. So that's all part of it. My body dysmorphia is pretty severe. If I see an ounce of fat on me, I don't feel good about myself. So let me qualify that. There are a lot of times where I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, holy cow, JJ, you really did this. You really lost 130 pounds and this is your body now. That's freaking cool. But there are also some days I look in the mirror and I still see that fat kid. I still see the dude who's 350 pounds who, struggles to go for a walk without his heart rate getting into the 150s. There are some days I still see that dude. But here's the thing. Body dysmorphia is what makes great bodybuilders. If you can't look at your body and see the areas that you need to improve, it's going to be a lot harder for you to be good at what you do. So, at least I tell myself that. I believe that. I do. Obviously, to some extent, bodybuilding or body dysmorphia is not good. You want to love your body. You want to be happy with it. Appreciate what you're given. True. 100%. Couldn't agree more. And that's why, a lot of times I need to take a step back and say, hey, JJ, look at what you've done. Look at the progress that you've made. You've, changed your body completely over the past year and a half. But at the same time, I can still look at that and say, here's where I need to improve. Here's where I need to improve. Here's where I need to improve. Because it's not like I am losing weight as not a hobby, but it's not like I'm just losing weight to be healthier. Initially that's what it started out as. Sure, I wanted to be healthy. I got healthy. I'm officially in healthy territory here. But now I'm trying to push into unhealthy territory. Now I'm trying to push my body fat into a place where it doesn't want to go. And that part is by far harder than losing the initial 100 pounds to get to the healthy weight. I mean, the last 10 to 20 harder than the rest of the 110 combined. But again, we're not trying to do this just to be healthy. Now we've got a goal. And that goal is to go out. Minimum, goal number 1 for the Wasatch Warrior in April, win True Novice. I think that's doable. If conditioning is on point, which it will be, if posing is on point, which it will be, I should be able to win True Novice, absolutely. Second goal is to win my class. I think this is achievable too. Again, if those things line up. I've already got the muscle mass. I need to make sure that my conditioning and my posing is dialed, and I believe I can win my class. And third and final goal is to contend for overall. Again, I think I can do that. Now, I said in one of my earlier videos, am I delusional? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I am. Because guess what? I've never even been to one before. But I'll tell you what, I've done more research on bodybuilding shows in the last 4 months than I can even tell you. I mean, literally probably a couple of hours every single day. I'm doing research on things I need to know, how I'm going to stack up, things of that nature. So, yeah, true. I may not have ever been to an actual bodybuilding competition, but I've got a pretty good idea on where I need to be competitive. And I think we can do it. So, just pulling up, grabbing a parking spot here. We are going to go hammer some chest, shoulders, and tries. See you in there. Well, it's going to be a good day. We're fortunate enough to get an incline bench off the rip, so we're going to do some dumbbell incline press here. Yeah, just going to warm up a little bit with some 55s, work our way up. I think we might go to hundreds today, but we'll see how it's feeling. I need to get some music going. Let's see here. I gotta connect my watch to my AirPods because if I have my Bluetooth on my phone, for some reason it throws off all my audio on the videos that I'm making. So let's connect these AirPods here. So is it connected? All right. Let's get into it. Let's have a good day today, huh? Oh. Shoulder's feeling a little weird. I gotta warm that up a little bit more, so I'll go do that real quick. Shoulder was feeling a little weird on that warm-up set, so we're not gonna push it heavy. We got 80s here. I was thinking maybe we go to 100s, but not worth it at this point in prep. So 80s will be good for what we're trying to accomplish today. We're gonna do a few sets here, I think. Let's keep it. Having a hard time to figure out what type of music I want to do today. Yeah, we'll see. Set number 2. I think we're gonna do 4 or 5 sets of 10 with the 80s here. See how we're feeling. Whoa. It's a little chilly in here today. I'm freezing. Alright, we'll get after set number 3 here. So 4 of these. Whew. 5th and final set of these ones. I have no idea what I'll do next. We'll figure that out though. Let's get a good last set of these. Whew. Whew. Oh. Whew. We've already got the incline bench, so we're going to take advantage and do some skull crushers here. Get the triceps going. Let's go. Set number 2 of these. I need to come here. Let me get the pump cover off. See how we're looking. Ugh. All right. Third set here. Let's go. Whoa. All right. I think we're going to call that good for here. Move on to the next. If your shoulders are hurting when you do chest flies, here's why. A lot of people come to do it, roll the shoulders forward and do it like this. What you want to do, shoulders back, chest to the sky. Control it, squeeze at the top. Set number 2. That burns. Set number 3. Let's go. Oh, that's burning. This will be our 4th and final set on these ends. Let's make it a good one. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Oh. Yeah, on to the next. Alright. I'm gonna switch up attachments here. We're gonna do some tricep push downs here. I still got a little bit to go, but that's pretty cool. See those striations? Whew. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into set number 2. No. Whoa. Oh. Whew. Set 3. This will be our 4th and final set of these ones. I think we're going to do a drop set to finish up on this one. Oh, drop it down a couple. Finish up hard. Oh, whew. Good stuff. On to the next. We're fortunate enough to get another incline bench. So we're gonna do some Y shoulder raises here. Incline back, hammer those side delts. Whew. Honestly, these 25s are a little heavy for what I'm trying to accomplish here, but they didn't have anything else, so we'll do them. Whew. I think we're probably only going to do probably 4 sets here, and I think we'll do some single arm tricep stuff, and then finish with another variation of shoulder raises. Got to get those wide shoulders. Whew. This is going to be our last set of these ones. Let's make it a good one. Oh yeah, those are done. Let's move on. Hey, slight change of plans. cables were all taken, so I think we're gonna finish with some dips and then do some machine shoulder raises to finish up there. Let's do it. Whoa. Ooh. Shoulders are burning. Set number 2 of these. Shoulders are hurting, they're so pumped. Oh. Oh. Third and last set of these ones. Make it a good one. Oh. Okay, moving on. Okay. I'm gonna finish up with these bad boys here. Let's go. Whew. Those are good. We're gonna go pretty quick on these ones. Finish strong. Oh. I think we're gonna hit a drop set on this last set here. And call it a day. Got a lot to do today. Gotta clean out the garage. Gotta do my cardio. So we'll finish strong with a nice drop set. Whew. Oh, well, that's a wrap for me today. Tomorrow's a rest day, so no video tomorrow, but have a good weekend, everybody.